Hi, Tom Walls, Carbide Processors, talking about brazing and removing oils and greases. You got to do it, people. You got to get them clean. The braze alloy is supposed to react chemically with the steel or the carbide or whatever else you're brazing. And I mean like this. If you've got oils or greases in the middle, it's a really, really thin layer, but it's more than enough to keep you from getting the chemical bond you need for real strength. Saying oil or grease is like saying wrench. If you're working on a machine, you ask me to hand you a wrench, I'm going to reach to the rack of combination wrenches, pull one out, and hand it to you. If you got a set of 7 or 9 or 11 or whatever combination wrenches, the odds are 1 in 7, 1 in 9, 1 in 11. I'm going to hand you the right wrench, because all you told me is that you need a wrench. It's the same way. Oils and greases divide into different categories chemically. Some solvents work on some oils and some greases, but it's sort of like this. You don't know which one will do it. It's kind of a crapshoot, if you like. Sorry about the wiggle. If you shoot craps like I did, because shooting craps a couple times taught me that I don't belong shooting craps. Anyway, it's a crapshoot and your odds are really small. Even if you do find a solvent, what a solvent does is it dissolves water. Water's a great solvent. If you put whiskey in a glass, add water, then you've still got whiskey in the glass. You can still taste the whiskey. It doesn't matter how much water you put in, you've still got some whiskey in there. The other thing is that if you take a bowl and you put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the bowl, it sits there in a pool. You add water, the oil floats up. As the bowl gets bigger, as it gets taller, and you add more water, the oil is spread over a larger surface, but it's still there. A solvent does not get rid of oils or greases. It dilutes them, makes it easier to carry most of them away. What's left is still there. And it's like, once again, the sheet of newspaper. It's a really, really small layer, plus it's a layer that's carbon-based, and it really interferes with brazing. Caustic solutions, like the Easy Off Oven Cleaner, which is easy to find, easy to use, everybody knows it's dangerous and it's effective, that works well. That's like a crescent wrench. If you're trying to undo a nut and you say, hand me a wrench, I hand you a crescent wrench, it's not as good as a combination wrench, not as good as a ratchet, not as good as a hollow stem nut driver, whatever, but it's going to work. You're going to be able to use a crescent wrench or a vice grips to undo that bolt. Not an ideal perfect match, but it's going to guaranteed to work. That's why we recommend something like Easy Off Oven Cleaner. When we did a survey of cleaners, we found out that the most price effective and one of the most effective cleaners was actually barbecue grill cleaner from the local janitorial supply. They made it themselves. It was dirt cheap. You can use straight lye. If you use straight lye, it's going to be hard to rinse. We recommend a commercial product because it's going to have agents in it that make it more effective, plus it's going to have agents in it that make it easier to rinse. So if you're cleaning and you use a solvent, strongly suggest that you consider using a caustic. It's probably going to be cheaper too. That's it. As always, if you have more questions, give me a call. Thank you.